running out. How did he just burn to death? I can't believe this. I didn't use any ability or spell, Ember Max. I did not kill my own character, no. I have no idea what happened. Click. Mouse. Click. Home. 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 How did she just... From full HP to 0 on a stupid fire all of a sudden? It wasn't lava or anything. Joyful. Home. 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 Alright, let's make the stone inert. Which means I'm basically just ruining those stones. I'm making them not work anymore. Yeah, I'm kind of having trouble with the scrolls, but maybe it's because I'm just not searching for them enough. And if I was just doing a round, just talking to every merchant every time I level up, I'd be completely fine on resurrection scrolls. It's just that I'm not doing it. Why is there a Immaculate Cathedral? Okay. I thought there was maybe something I need to interact with. Alright, let's chase down that freaking boss now. Man, I wish I could use that Tenebrium Spear. Maybe I can, and I'm just gonna get rotten. Like. Requires strength 11. Gigantic damage for only 4 action point attack. Perception +2. Chance for bleeding petrified poison. This is amazing. Man, if I just didn't mess it up and if I just taught the Tenebrium usage to Medora instead of Sun, I could have had a wonderful weapon now. I'm just gonna rot her. Let me just try something, because I have that bloodstone inventory. Don't worry, Hacky. Don't worry, I'll be here tomorrow, and hopefully so will you. Click. Oh. Click. Oh. So Medora is now rotten. Tenebrium ability not high enough. Okay, so I can't even equip it. Never mind, I should have just given her the fucking book. Can't believe what happened. I wonder, can I find that book anywhere else? Like on a merchant? Maybe the secret teller will now have one? We'll see. We'll see. I really need one more. I hope in time I can teach Tenebrium handling to everyone. So is that it? I can't really talk to any of these corpses. Oh. Oh. Maybe there's something on this side. Okay, nice to hear, Shadow Sinner. Nice to hear there's some hope for me. Who are you? Welcome, visitors, to this humble library. May the goddess guide thee in thy search for knowledge. So, you knew King Brachus? That's a random thing to ask. You seem untroubled by the goings-on downstairs. Well, I've my duties to attend to, haven't I? As long as the hub stays out of the library. I'm content. Hardly a day goes by. Isn't a fine ruckus down there, though. The priest here disappeared beneath the altar. Do you know how I might follow him? Oh, that great heavy thing sets the place in tremors. I always see them fiddling about down there, making it heave back and forth, but if you're asking me exactly how, I can't say. Have a look behind some pillars, maybe they're always sneaking around behind the pillars, making a racket. Alright, secret buttons next to the pillars. So you're King Brachus? Well, I'd be remiss to fancy myself an acquaintance of the old good king, but I serve him as best I can indeed. Have you news of his condition, by the by? It's been so very long since I've heard word. Oh, he has been killed twice by now, Mr. Librarian. Our poor king is so beset by troubles. It seems the goddess has sought fit to test him most thoroughly. But our good goddess delivers blessings alongside every trial. She destined Brachus to face countless troubles, but she gave him a beloved sister to bring him through each one. Cassandra, the dear young woman. I can think of no finer right hand for our king. They're forged by their very souls, you know, tied for all time. Cassandra, was that the conduit, actually? Yes, I will be playing Divinity tomorrow, and then I will usually... The way I'm doing my stream is that I'm playing a game that I'm challenging myself with for the main portion of the day, and then in the evening, just for some variety, I throw in something different. So it's gonna be Divinity in the afternoons, and then maybe in the evening I'm gonna do something else. And on the weekends, we are doing viewer voting events where the viewers are voting for the games I'm playing. So that's pretty much it, and that means Divinity is gonna be here at this time until I beat it. Yeah, doing my best for the voice acting, Hacky. Doing my best. It's the fun way to play role-playing games. Madam, King Brachus has been dead for many centuries. Nonsense! He's only a bit ill, of course, and what with the goddess's foes gaining ground, it's no wonder he's touched by disturbances, and I'll not hear anything to the contrary. This library seems very, very old. Why, yes, this church is more than a house of worship. It has long been a bastion of the collective knowledge of all Rivellon, a home for spirit and for learning. Even the good King Brachus in his better days would bless these halls with frequent visits. As I recall, his favorite tomes were those devoted to ancient goblin magic, though between us, he also occasionally requests in somewhat bashful tones the latest steamy romance. Oh, I say, a humble king is such a blessing in troubled times. And you've got no books to sell, you are one shitty librarian right there. Let's read these just for potential recipes. Like, they say that if you kill a void creature, you can use its shadows to stay hidden yourself. Of course, this is just an old wives' tale. How do you kill shadow? And even if you managed it, how would you pick it up? No one ever thinks these fairy tales though, do they? Inventory. Click. And this I already read before because there was no mention of this being added to my journal. Wind up toy skill book and a sheet of paper to create a scroll. Wind up toy is kind of like a rogue summon, an exploding bomb. Alright then, librarian, fiddling with the freaking pillars, I will, right now. See what's gonna come of it. These are the pillars, aren't they? How do I fiddle with them? Which pillars would you mean exactly? I need to follow that asshole. Which pillars do they mean by pillars? Oh, look at that. What have I found here?
The sound.
Oh, Hacky, don't do this. You can just watch the VOD. You go and have fun at work, and then the VOD is gonna be there. I'm posting every single part of this on YouTube. So that was just the part of the puzzle, right? And then there will be another one. I've still got 1/3 of the game to beat. No worries. Oh, let's just find another lever. It can't be that one is enough. Just go in. Just go in. My opinion on Twitch changes, the Twitch changes are extremely intelligent, and the algorithm is always distinguishing between an actual music piracy and bullshit truthfully. I mean, it just muted my FTL playthrough yesterday. It's an extremely smart algorithm, and it definitely knows what it's doing. And it's protecting the rights of the poor game developers who need protection against those evil streamers that are promoting their games with music inside. That's my opinion on the Twitch changes. I'm just gonna be recording my streams locally and producing YouTube highlights with Premiere Pro. That's my opinion on it, really. I'm already posting my FTL playthrough through my own rendering on YouTube. If you want to see the best parts of Joyful Rogue stream, I have a YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/joyfulrogue, I think, or Joyful Rogue stream. I think it's Joyful Rogue, and you'll find tons of videos there. If you go to the Joyful document linked on the chat right now, you will find a list of all the playlists of my Let's Plays on YouTube, and that's hundreds of hours of content that you can watch when I'm offline. So, just because the Twitch VODs are ruined, I'm not gonna cry like a baby because I've got YouTube. And this is a lot of books. That is so many books. I could read this all day. And then I can already see there's some kind of puzzle in here. Okay. This looks like a big one. Let's just loot them first. Worst puzzle I have seen so far in the game. Oh my god. Don't spoil it then. Don't spoil it. I need to suffer. It's part of the challenge. I did... Oh, lucky find. Oh. I did the poll. I did the voting. 70% of my viewers told me that they want challenges on this stream. My challenge is to beat this game on hard difficulty, no spoilers, blind run. Let me suffer. Let me suffer. Oh, look what I found here.
Now to find out what effect that had.
Let's just find more of those, huh? Like, oh. Click. Oh. You will ask for spoilers soon enough. Oh, nice. Dex Lore Master. Let's check out Joyful and Balsam for that. Let's get Intelligence. Click. Nah, he's fine on Intelligence. And besides, the other one gives more resistance. Click. Home. Inventory. Home. 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 Click. Home. Click. Home. Escape. Click. Scroll down. Click. Home. Escape. Alright. Maybe I'm a puzzle god. Oh, I am far from being a puzzle god. I'm pretty bad at puzzles. I'm good at strategy games. I'm good at just combat tactics. Give me a fight and I can win it. Puzzles? I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. But I think this one is all about perception, you know, just finding those buttons here. Once I know what I'm looking for.
Cause a reaction.
So that's 2. What do you mean can't reach? That's silly. That's the one I already used, right? Yeah, yeah. I don't want to press it twice, or maybe it will unpress. Now let's look from this angle. Surely there are buttons all over these walls. All I need to do is just notice them. And it's gonna be fine. So I have found one on the western and northern wall. Haven't found one here on the eastern one. Let's focus my search here now. Is that it now? Ah, the last one is proving troublesome. Yeah. I can't see any more. I'll be back in half an hour. How many buttons are there? I already found 2. Jesus. Is it that hard? Really? There can't be that many. Or I would have found them. So this is on that kind of pillar. So maybe they are only on those sorts of pillars and I should just focus my search efforts on those. Just look at every pillar like that. Also, oh, look at that.
Does anything seem different now?
Does it? I don't think so. No, I need more. I wonder, are the new buttons appearing after I press the last one, or are they all spawned already? Because if they are appearing dynamically, one after another, that means I have to walk around and actually look at things again after my party looks at them. Okay, I still haven't found a single switch on this wall here. But all of them have been on these kinds of wall parts. So that kind of narrows my search down, doesn't it? I'm fine, don't you worry. I found 3 buttons already. Unless the spoiler is the buttons do nothing, there is something else to be done. Or maybe the buttons need to be pressed in the right order, and I've already found all 3. Now I just need to press them in the right order. That would be pretty lame. I bet there are some people who, after the puzzle made them suffer, they enjoy my suffering as some kind of retribution. Or a reward for their own suffering. So there's one here. There's one here. And then there's one here. I see no pattern in their positioning that could indicate the positioning of another button or the order in which they should be pressed. Is there a button on this one? That would be ridiculous. No. Anything on these statues that that is interactive? Not really. Here, no. Yeah, I don't see anything else, so let's try pushing them in different order. Let's take a last look at the pillars. Don't see anything on the pillars. Oh, is there something? No, that's a chair. That's part of the chair. And nothing on the pillars. This one looks suspicious now. Let's ask the rat. Maybe the rat will give me any hint before I start pushing buttons randomly. Huh.
Yes?
I am the rabbit rat of the east! Fear me! Fear my needle-sharp claws! At least Haki went to work and doesn't need to worry about me staying here for an hour. Okay, so let's try this one first now.
Now to find out what effect that had.
Did the button actually disappear? No. Maybe they changed something, I just didn't notice what they changed.
Now to find out what...
The statues seem the same.
Now to find out what effect that had.
Okay. How about now I press this one first?
Did that cause a reaction?
Did it? I don't see anything different.
Did that cause a reaction?
Well, shit. Nothing seems different. Am I just missing a fourth button here? Because I've been looking at those walls for a good number of minutes, and I don't see a fourth button. Maybe there are floor buttons as well. I haven't looked that closely on the floor. Besides, I have no better idea of what to do with my life. Maybe the quest is something idiotic like turn off all the lights and then push the buttons. Wait, did the coal baskets change in any way? I don't know, because I can change them manually, right? So I don't know. Put down all the baskets. Now I'm just doing random shit, but it's that stage of puzzle solving. Try your first theory, look harder, do random shit. It's basically what happens. I can't destroy the bookshelves to look behind them for buttons either. That kind of narrows it down. Oh. 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 Can't even do anything to this desk. So there probably isn't a fourth button hidden underneath some furniture, right? Oh. Yeah, honestly, I don't see any more buttons. Oh. What's worse, my hands are starting to hurt. Oh. 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 So that's the last light, isn't it? That doesn't do anything. You know, at this point, I don't even know. It could be that I have turned some buttons off by pressing them one time too many. Oh. And since there is no indicator, I wouldn't even know. Mouse. Mouse. There are way too many of those symbols on the floor for them to be meaningful in any way. It's not like there are like 50 pressure pads I need to stand on, right? That would make no sense.
I wonder what that did.
Well, nothing to the braziers. Oh. This one is burning still. It's probably not a turn off all the light puzzle, let's be honest. Let's be honest. For a while I was hoping that maybe the braziers would light up or go off, depending on how I push the buttons. But I don't see anything different when I push the button. That's the problem, really. I guess there are 3 doors that could open, that could disappear. But this one is the most obvious one, isn't it?
Now to find out what effect.
Like the screen is shaking slightly to indicate that something happened. But what? Maybe it's just good game design that there's no button on this eastern wall. Maybe the devs just were aware of the fact that the camera doesn't really allow me to see here very easily, and they just didn't place anything here. Surely it's not the case that there's a button I can't see. He says as he checks the wall for more buttons. Yeah, this little like scrolling movements. With the screen are really just hurting my hands. This is not nice.
Now to find out what effect that had.
Home. I have no idea. I think I pressed them in... Wait, what? The lights are burning. I thought I turned off all the lights. Are there any more lights that started to burn again? No. Maybe I just forgot these 2. Okay guys, I have no idea. And doing more random shit will only hurt my hands. So, staying true to the challenge, don't tell me, and I will see if I can beat the game without exploring this room. Scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll down. Man, beating Divinity is gonna be so hard for me, just because, you know, after like 3 hours of gameplay, my hands just hurt, and then I have to stop for, what, 4 days? It's pretty damn hard to do this. It may take me still a month or 2 at that rate. And today I was like, yeah, let's do a lot of Divinity, let's just get massive progress, because in the last weeks I just had hand trouble and I couldn't play too much. And now after 3 hours, I'm like done. I can't just keep hurting myself. My god, how do I do this? Ah, dear Starstone Commanders, I do apologize for the state your homestead is currently in. It's like a zoo in here, or worse, an Imperium. Number 1. Yeah, what the hell are these imps doing here? That's right, these little blighters appeared out of nowhere when another one of the portals became alive. God, 7 or 700, if there's one thing I can't stand, it's imps! But you're an imp! The room is designed really badly, and I just need to get lucky to find the solution at all. Well, that's stupid. Maybe I can win the game without that. There's a discrepancy in that statement I feel bound to point out. I know, but really, they're zany, they're exasperating, they're unpredictable, and they have about as much use for history as a professional clairvoyant has. Tell me a bit more about this band of zigzags. Band of... Why, I'm not one of them! Not one of those exiles that were slaves to demons and their own inadequacies. Bah! But talk to them if you must hear their history. I haven't the stomach for the vagaries of my own species. Man, you really don't like them, don't you? Man. Wow. Number 1. No, what I need is the sound of a symphony. A whiff and a swig of all tasty wine, and above all a shelter away from imps. Number 1. What the hell happened, imps? Oh no, they all have names. Oh no! Bzzz, strange, I'm zapping you just as hard as my finely tuned metal prowess allows. Yet I can't seem to singe a single hair on your head. You're a weird one, aren't you? I wouldn't go around attempting to do violence to source hunters if I were you. No, 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 not violence! Zapping! Explosions! Bloody mist! And other beautiful bits flying into the high heaven. Ah, bliss. Number one.
So long. Has a nice ring.
Evdk. I'd say hello, but I'd much rather say heaven-o. Get it? Get it? Yeah, you get it. Tell me about yourself. Listen to this one. What do you call an imp that hasn't got any eyes? An imp. And here's one for you. What do you call a selfless imp? An imp. Why? That one I don't get. Selfless. Oh, it's because without self, so it's without an eye. Hey, that leaf doesn't belong to you. What a guy. Hay is for horses. Maybe I ought to say cheese sandwich instead, huh?
So long.
They stand too close to each other.
Well, hello there.
Angthron. Hello, hello, but please do make yourself at home. This is your home after all, isn't it? What can you tell me about recent events? Recent what? Events, my good imp. What can you tell me about recent events? Oh, events! We imps are quite happy here indeed. We've been chased all over Rivalon, but I don't think the watch will find us here. What watch? Greetings, Sauce Hunter! I have a great many questions for you if you've time to answer them. How can I help you? Well, to start, I do quite wonder how this place came to be. A shelter plant at the end of time. Incredible! Now, I'm curious if you could tell me the exact weight of your partner. I'm guessing somewhere in the area of 24.6780 racules, but I can't be totally certain. If you had time, I'd also like to inquire after your dear mother. How is her health these days? And that rash on her right cheek, healed, I presume? And finally, compasses. How in God's 7 names do they work? I'm sorry, but I must leave. Ah, the mysteries remain. Rate Niltov. Oh my word, oh my heavens, a source hunter! Careful, I'm losing my breath. Oh, too much air. Oh! Easy, imp. You didn't work yourself up so. Whew. Right, you are, of course, Source Hunter. But I have a propensity for hyperventilation whenever I'm faced with an ultimate heroes. I've heard that without you, all of Rivalon would be flying fast towards its doom. Have you got anything for me? A potion. You know, I could really use a Scroll of Resurrection, imp.
So long.
Kaioma Mente.
Hello there.
Found any interesting treasure, Source Hunter? Anything you'd like to share? Yeah. Have you? No. Tell me about yourself. Oh, I had the most beautiful dream, Source Hunter. A great fist came down from on high, unfolded before me, and in its palm lay a beautiful golden box. Carefully, I lifted its lid, and inside were treasures of every make and kind. Maps, pawns, paintings. I cradled such treasure carefully, enthralled, and oh, how I wept when I woke.
So long.
So I got nothing from these guys. Citra Akara?
Hello. So long. Has a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Oscar Majestic. No need for shopping now. There's enough of an imp of a year to go around. You're the imp of the year, are you? Every year. They don't call me Majestic for nothing, dear. Now, where have I left that bottle?
So long.
Yeah, probably in another dimension. So what exactly did open? Where did they come from? Oh, more imps. Dark Underlord. Nah, what a wonderful place that is. A lovely locale to rest my weary belly. Far better than the hellish plains the imps are used to. Yes, I think we'll stick around, with your approval, of course. What's that? We have it? Marvelous. Zigzags is rather apprehensive of you. Why is that? Oh, that hoity-toity historian thinks he's so much better than us demon thralls, just because he was never actually enthralled by demons. And yet he's no more than a lackey to the gods, isn't he? What's the difference? How about you tell me your story, for I think it is an elaborate one. Right you are! Grab a drink, sit you down, and lend me all the years you have. We imps, you see, are a mixed breed of demons and some other long-forgotten race, which means we aren't as evil as the devils that begot us, but I'll be damned twice over if we aren't as clever. We hail from a realm of nemesis, where demons have ruled supreme since, well, forever really. Their knowledge of secrets and arcane scholarship is unparalleled. As unparalleled, in fact, as our inquisitiveness. Now, curiosity may have killed the cat, poor thing, but it enslaved us imps as well. We were blinded by the premises of knowledge the demons dangled in front of our eager faces. So you made a deal with demons? Not a very smart move, my friend. Yes, well, in hindsight it wasn't, but it seemed like a good idea at the time. Here's what happened. In return for our fair share of demonic knowledge, all of us imps had to sign in our names in an indestructible book called the Codex, which was to be considered an oath of servitude, a contract of give and take for mutual benefit, and signed out of free will. Fools that we were, we readily agreed and thereby signed our way into slavery, for we had to do everything the demons told us to, and they in turn shared very little knowledge with us indeed. And yet here you are. Quite so, that's because one day a particularly clever imp amongst us devised an escape plan. If we would be able to steal the Codex and disappear with it, the demons would no longer be able to lay our claim on us. For without the proof of the Codex, the contract between us would be broken. One night, as the demons lay sleeping, and after a most sordid orgy indeed, we stole the Codex and fled from Nemesis through a rift. Ever since then, we've been on the run, for our masters swore they'd return the Codex to Nemesis so they can claim our servitude once more. So all we do is run and hide ad nauseam. Eternal fugitives we are. From your story, I gathered the Codex is your lifeline to freedom. So, where is it? It kind of got lost, to tell you the truth. That's what happens after generations of flight. Things get misplaced, and yet, wherever that bloody book may be, up until now the demons still haven't found it. So good news there. Only a matter of time until they do, though. Unless, of course, time ends first. Wouldn't that be a stroke of luck? Wouldn't that be one indeed? Maybe you've got the Codex here in your inventory, you just didn't notice it? No? Okay. Never mind. Just checking.
So long. I wonder who awaits you in the next chamber.
The Hall of Darkness. Oh.
I sense an eerie presence here.
Ooh, Moloch! That's a demon name if I've ever heard one.
Here, here, you do not disappoint. I knew you'd come this way. Room by room you encroach upon this territory willfully. Torn from time. No, you do not disappoint. Something much more harmful still you excruciate, beyond all thinkable bearing. You had our thankfulness, our eternal gratitude, the acknowledgement of the void. So why do you fight us? Why do you stand against the promise of oblivion? Relent, Guardians, relent! You did your duty long, long ago. Do not undo what had to be done.
I did my duty. I wonder what he meant by that.
I'm gonna do some more duty.
The thanks of those that long for the end of time.
I didn't expect to find the likes of you here. Fallen stars, forgotten angels from on high. How long has it been? An age? An eon? But you've changed quite considerably, I see.
Yes, the divine is but a glimmer in the farthest reaches of your gaze. Well, perhaps I can help you. One of your kind ought to be a bit stronger of arm, a bit quicker of wit after all. And we are all counting on you so. What can you offer me? Yourself redone, of course. Your very parts and pieces reorganized into something simply better. Oh. Boost my reputation, improve my primary attributes, find some ability points, redistribute my talents. Redistribute my talents! Redistribute my talents, ladies and gentlemen! How do I approach that one? I can be anyone I want to be. Let's change the subject for now. Let's see how it works. Is it limited? How limited is it? Is there only one thing per character? Is there one thing period? If I redistribute, do I forget every single skill I had and I have to buy the skill books again? If I say ability points, I'd quite like to help you, my friend, but unless you've a mark of talent to spare, no deal can be struck. Also, there are some, like, unique loot pieces in the game. What about reputation? Butcher giving you dirty looks, beggar spitting at your feet. I can certainly help with that, but you'll have to offer me something in return. Everything is price, after all. Oh, who did this? Who did this? Oh, so many people followed today. Lulia, Paris, Haki, Azu Paris, and now Alex Windhope. Thank you for following the stream. It is so nice to have you here as guests. I hope you will stay around as regulars. I can't really... No, for reputation it's not worth it. What about improving my primary attributes? I'd quite like to help you, my friend, but unless you've got a mark of ability to spare, no deal can be struck. Oh. What about redistribution? Quite the undertaking, isn't it? Wrenching such information from your every limb and organ won't be easy, my friend, no. This task will carry a considerable price. 1,000 gold? Is it gold, actually? Changing equipment dropped levels of scoundrel because you have unlearned everything. Yeah, I would have to buy skill books again of everything. So that's a pretty desperate thing to do. A pretty desperate thing indeed. Wow. Do I start with nothing? Yeah. Yeah, I start with nothing. So I'm not even a shadow rogue anymore. I've got literally nothing. I could be anything I want to be. Not a shadow blade. I could become a pure rogue because some people claim that rogue is really powerful late game. I could become a mage focused on fire and lightning. But that's what I was before, I guess. Is there any way of learning Tenebrium? No. Damn it. Okay. Still no Tenebrium knowledge. It's too much. Losing all my skills. It's too much. I would need to be really desperate. Like, if the last fight was just unwinnable for me, I would then do it. But before I would do it, I would first buy the books from the traders to make sure I actually will have them. It's actually quite bad because if I do it on the last level only, the traders will no longer restock their wares ever. And so I will have a limited supply of books. Maybe I should stockpile my books right now, so that if I want to redistribute everything on Joyful, I will have a stockpile of books already. Spare skills. So I believe Zigzags is now running to another portal. I did open quite a bunch of those. Hey, do you know what I found? Oh, you don't care.
I wonder what they'll say.
Let's just make sure there are no more portals opened. I think there aren't. But I found quite a bunch of those inert stones. I've been there already, and this is the mercenary hall. And this is the fire and the ice. And these are still closed. Yeah, I guess that's it. Alright. The imps are just running behind me. Actually, not here now. What do I do now? I'm still not 15. I'm gonna go kill more spiders to level up to 15. And then I'm gonna go to the mines. Mouse. I can't solve that puzzle yet, so screw that. So I think from Silver Glen is the shortest way. All I need to do is just go there. Let's explore some more of that. Stretch around a little in the meantime. I will need a break soon. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But the game must go on. There must be progress. At least one level up per day. Welcome back, Shadow Sinner. The puzzle is no more solved than when you left. Now, it's bullshit. I don't know. I found 3 buttons and I pressed them in every order imaginable. I turned off all the lights and that pretty much exhausted all my ideas. I haven't found anything else on the walls. I have no clue. And I found no hints of any kind. So I'm just gonna murder high-level spiders. It's easier than solving puzzles. I guess, to be fair... Spider cult? Are you kidding me? To be fair... You are saying that it's the worst puzzle in the game. The problem is I'm slow here, they are not. So I'm at an inherent disadvantage here. Weak as well. Can't even carry my shit. Oh my goodness. Those debuffs. Let's get a spider of my own. Oh, they are level 14 here. Level 15 is farther into the desert, nice. Well, let's explore some of that. Maybe killing the spider cult was the mission I would have gotten from the Immaculate Village, I don't know. Like, I'm going here without any quest. But I have talked to people and no one was saying anything about spiders. And yet this is level 14, so I should be doing it now. So I'm assuming that maybe this was the quest for the Immaculate Village. And I just murdered the quest giver. Oh god, that was unnecessary. Wow, they are really strong in here. This is gonna be hard. Why do you buff the Oath of Desecration on an egg? It doesn't fight. Silly, silly goose. But the amount of debuffs and control spells here is quite scary. My guys can barely do anything. They're all weak and slow. And cursed. And then the spiders have haste. Blind as well, my goodness. All sorts of crazy shit. Number 2. I need to charm them. I need them to fight for me, because they are strong. Number 3. I should have charmed this one, and then Joyful would do a charming touch against him. I guess I could... teleport here. And charm this widow. Nice. Double charm. So good. Number 5. Oh, it didn't ricochet. Space. I was hoping for hitting both cultists. Number 5. It's too far away to charge. Escape. Space. Medora can't do anything here. She's just too slow. Number 8. Let's see if that bounces to the cultists. Yep. And the egg. Number 9. Number 7. Escape. Number 7. And they are too far away for that. Alright. Escape. Number 5. Well, I'll just kill them all. Maybe there is no quest. Maybe for me there is no quest, so I shouldn't care. I'll just level up on them. Space. It is a pretty tough fight. I'm not gonna be having too much DPS here. Once that double charm is over, I'd better have those 2 cultists and the spider dead, because the eggs are also gonna be hatching. And another, just as hard, if not harder, battle will commence. I can't backstab that. Number 2. That was stupid. I should have stunned first, and then I'd have 100% chance to hit. That was a mistake. That's 2 free shots. Number 5. I can finally charge all 3. And this will be a guaranteed hit against the stunned. Could have done it stronger. Basically. Charmed for 1 turn after that. Okay. They are waking up from the charm soon. Number 7. Number 9. Oh, come on, I don't want to poison the spider. He's immune. Escape. Fine. Number 2. But Joyful actually does need healing. Number 2. So let's do that instead. Oh, and here we go, the eggs. And the ones that come from the eggs are pretty strong. You would think they are just babies, but no, they are pretty damn strong. I had trouble with those before. Because they can burrow, come out, attack, and come back. So I'm really glad they are far away from Balsam and Sun. Because, yeah, that's what they do. Just a shit ton of poison, and that can devastate my back line easily. So I'm glad it happens to Joyful instead. And also, it's poisoning the cultists to death. That's pretty useful. So the setup here was very favoring me. Was favoring me very nicely. Now this is gonna be charmed for only 1 turn left. Medora actually got poisoned as well. I guess this one is the closest to me, but I feel like I need to teleport this one closer. And then just work on him with Medora and Joyful as fast as possible. It heals from poison, that's not nice. But I guess it was to be expected. I think I need to charm him again. Like, just to make sure this fight is going well. He could just go and eat Sun all of a sudden, and I wouldn't like that. Nice damage. 200, just like that. Yeah, keep fighting for me. Number 8. Nice, it failed to freeze Medora. That was quite a risk I took, but in the end it's fine. Alright, let's use the arrow on the cultists because they are the only one not immune. And then the spiders will just heal from this poison. What? Oh, that's poison on the ground. Oh, he fell on the eyes. Silly spider. Silly spider. Can I stab from the back? I can. Nice. This is gonna be good. Actually, not so good. It's highly armored. Lots of reduction. I balsam. Now you have no choice but to come forward. Actually, this charming arrow is lasting for a very short time. I may as well start working on this guy. Number 4. Come and kill your own brood. Oh, he's just healing. Even when he's charmed, he's just opposing me. What a guy. What a guy. Alright, my spider's pretty damn useless. Let's get an armored decapitator. Sounds great. Sounds like something I'd like to have on my side. Number 6. After all those debuffs, I have managed to avoid most of the damage through the charming mechanics, I guess, and oh god. Oh god. Stay alive, son. If there was anything involving fire happening right now, I would blow up so high you wouldn't even recognize my limbs. Wow. Healing each other like that. This is not over yet. Oh my god. Sun is almost dead. With all the shenanigans going on. See, this is why I was scared of them before. It's because of their ability to devastate a back line of my casters and vulnerable archers. And then just come back to a safe position again. This needs to stop. Even if I have to move and take some opportunity attacks. The spiderlings are the scary ones right now. Oh. Let's see if I can stun him. Stunned! Inventory. Mouse. Back. Oh. Oh. I believe Sun's healing will be on cooldown. So let's use the scroll here. Oh. And then jump through the poison forward. So that I can shoot next turn. That's a little too far. Oh. Let's just whack the closest one. And this one's no longer on my side, I assume, yeah. Weakening Joyful right here. I wonder if Joyful unequipped anything because he became weak. I need to pay attention to certain details after the battle. Nice, hit both spiders. Wait, what? Yeah, it's fine. This one was frozen. For a while I thought it was Medora, but no. So I believe if I just buff the Decapitator, he could deal some solid damage to that frozen guy. And I was right that Sun actually has her healing on cooldown. Let's maybe not stand on poison anymore. He's digging through again. Hitting Balsam this time. She's at full HP, she's gonna be fine. Oh, only one hit? That's disappointing. I guess the slow is taking its toll. Alright, Joyful doesn't have any minion. But he doesn't have action points for a minion. So I guess stabbing continues. Oh shit, I thought I would avoid the attack if I moved here. I thought the indicator wasn't there anymore. I guess I was wrong. Oh. Oh. Number 6. Let's get the power stance, maximum damage. Oh. Because I have a guaranteed hit anyway. They're quite heavily armored. Lots of reduction. Number 6. Oh. Can't see anything else I could do here. Oh. Mass weakness. Oh. Debuff all the enemies. Not bad, not bad. I should use this more often actually. Coffee! Oh, Lahopa, you're doing good for yourself. Whoa. Only 19 damage, no problem. They are going down. They are going down. The problem is they are healing each other every time they walk around this poison. So it... Oh god, 271 reaction hit. Very nice. This one almost killed himself doing this attack here. The AI really doesn't take it into consideration that there is reaction fire. That it's actually a thing. This Decapitator is amazing. By the way. Kicks ass. Number 5. Let's keep taking care of this guy if I can. Maybe just with Joyful and then arrows. Basically. Number 3. Number 3. This is pretty much guaranteed damage. And he's almost down. Now he cannot move anymore. That's nice. Oh, that's even nicer. Holy shit, that damage is getting crazy. Frozen. Window closed. Yeah, this fight belongs to me. I wonder if I'll level up here. Certain people are getting pretty close. Joyful, Balsam. Not close enough, I think, but almost. No, actually? Could be. With the last spider! Yup, 2 level ups. Sun and Medora still need some more because they were the ones dying most often. Alright. I can dig that. I came here to level up, and level up I did. Now Joyful, when he stops being weak, he has to... No, actually he didn't unequip anything, I can see. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, a talent! Finally a talent! What could I want? Movement bonus seems okay. Walks at normal speed while sneaking. I haven't been using any sneak, and he's a rogue. Light Stepper. Light Stepper would be useful on Balsam. She's the detector on my team. No, no, no. Is this a spell? It's a skill. Skill. How do you know what's a spell and what isn't? Because I took Far Out Man on Balsam. No, screw that. I took Far Out Man on Balsam and it didn't boost her shooting skills. So I guess I cannot take it for the rogue skills either. Grants immunity to fear. Can no longer flee. Oh, this could be good. But then slowed, crippled, or knocked down is a very short list. If it could involve frozen and stunned, because they're usually stunned by Joyful, then I would take it for sure. Gives you 1 extra attribute point. Attribute points are okay, but... Crushing weapons, that's not me. 2 ability points. I'm thinking swift-footed. So many times I need to walk behind someone. Invisibility is better than sneaking. How do I get invisibility? From air magic, I guess? Yeah, I could get some invisibility from air magic and I don't even know it. Okay, I'm gonna save up those points in case I can learn Tenebrium in some way, and then I can upgrade my Tenebrium skill. Inventory. And then Balsam. Where's that detecting thing? She already has it. I see. So I don't see anything. That I'd be interested in. Maybe except walk it off. Decreases the status of all effects by 1, because I'm usually buffing Medora. I'm not buffing her. And then all crowd control effects should be more resistant to it. I'll take it. Come. 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 And then I probably want better Tenebrium. There are some weapons that I saw require 3. But I guess I should wait until I actually need it. Because it doesn't give me any extra bonus, right? Oh no, it actually is a Tenebrium damage boost. Let's take it already. Alright, what do we have here? Potions? Potion of invisibility? Why don't I remember that one? Ooh, look at this, a cave. Maybe that's where an Archibald will be. Number 2. Oh. What is this? Frederick. What happened to you, bro? Oh, bless you for coming to Frederick's aid. He has been attacked, turned upon by his imp slave, cast down this hillside like an aged parent off a cragged sea cliff, left to be devoured by arachnid monstrosities. Number 2. You have an imp slave? Don't look so surprised. Imps have a long history of compulsory service to superior races of Rivellon. Frederick would be a fool to refuse the services of the realm's finest bloodstone-sniffing beast on moralistic grounds, no matter how humane or well-reasoned. What about that bloodstone? Number 2. A valuable artifact, precious like the silence in a house newly emptied of a visiting mother-in-law. It is able to heal even the gravest wounds, and it is a key component of the Immaculate Faith. Number 1. The Bloodstone. Give it here, come. Frederick wants to march back to the Immaculate Temple on 2 strong legs. I think it may be better to keep the stone for ourselves. A healing relic seems rather useful, not to mention valuable. Just give him the fucking relic. Just give him the relic. Number 1. Ah, Bloodstone, the goddess's chosen mineral, and the cause of and solution to Frederick's current trial. Frederick thanks you, stranger, though now he must go show that imp the force of his righteous fury. No, leave him alone. Oh, and why should I? That little mongrel tried to kill Frederick. Now, Frederick must be forgiving, like a grandmother towards her grown children who haven't written in several weeks. Right? Right? Scissors! You must be forgiving! Scissors! He saw it coming. Paper! Scissors! Paper! He saw it coming! He sees my pattern and he reacts to it. Let's break my pattern. No! No! Forgiveness! Ha! Let the neglected matriarchs hold the monopoly on such weakness. Stand aside!
Bloodstone. As powerful as it is sinister.
Frederick is healed, and he does not need, and he does indeed thank you for that. But you spoil the precious starstone. Only a heart of black as black could suck dry, goddess. Prepare to meet your demise. Wait, what? And then you're running away? What's wrong with your head? Man up and get back here. Damn it! Can't catch the guy. I tried, I really did. Whoa! Let's catch the guy first. Do you want to join the draft tournament I'm hosting? No. Today I will be exploring the test server. Thanks for the invitation, though. If it was any other day, I probably would. And no, besides draft is just not what I'm into in Scrolls. Where am I? Oh, what? A goblin village? Oh my. I will be exploring that goblin village right after